In a time where everything is fast-paced and we rarely get time to reflect and grow as people, this channel's ethos is to help us do this while promoting that walk with Christ. So join me, beautiful people, and let's grow together. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. The fullness of feeling. Hope you guys have had a great week, a great day, as have I. I'm feeling quite bubbly today. I'm feeling a little different, and I got on this leotard, so feeling a little different. Today's just gonna be like chit-chat vibes. Today's just gonna be like, we're just gonna talk, we're just gonna get to know each other, a little bit of a rant. This conversation was actually inspired by one that me and my mother had the other week. Shout out to you, mommy. Shout out to you. So I was actually once speaking to the person, this man, this guy, and what did he tell me? He told me that I look like somebody who finesses guys. And if you don't know what finesses means like I look like somebody who tries, uses guys for their money or whatever it may be, kind of steals money, whatever it may be, somewhere along that line. When he told me that, I was actually shocked and appalled. Like, excuse me, sir? I worked so hard on my character for you to tell me that I look like, someone who's just not nice. Someone, no, but honestly, I was a bit taken aback because, like I said, I'm trying to work on how I present myself, the way I speak to people, all that good stuff. Yet someone still had a preconceived judgment about me. In all honesty, I didn't really take it to heart because, to be frank, it didn't really mean too much to me because I know that I'm not, If I was trying so hard not to be that person, that could affect me mentally. Oh my God, this person thinks about me like this. Oh my God, this must mean that what image am I giving off that makes everybody think of me like this? You see how we can get into our own heads because of, certain things. And what he said, he may have not even meant it like that. It may have just been a passing comment, but because people are working with their own issues on a daily basis, they have now capitalized on what just that one statement. But I could see why for somebody else this could be, somebody who's still trying to figure out who they are, someone who's still just hanging on by the balance. This could be detrimental. Imagine someone telling you you're putting your best foot forward, you're just, and someone's telling you look like somebody who finesse. Bad vibes. The reason I say this is we need to be careful about the judgments we have on people in general. One thing I do understand is we need to have general judgments on people simply to kind of get a feel of who we're talking to, because you can't know someone in 10 minutes of a conversation. You need to kind of make a judgment. Does this person sound, whatever, just for your own safety, innit? This is something we do. It's part of our intuition as human beings. We tend to do it. And to be honest, there's nothing wrong with it. There's a difference between when you're analyzing a situation and you're making a judgment, an outspoken judgment about people. I'm pretty sure that somebody must have said something to you once in your life and it's stuck in your head. It's still remained there. So what does that tell you? That tells you things that people say can be very important and can shape people's whole life. Even if I meant it, even if it was a mistake, even if it came out of anger, certain things that people say to you stick to you. They remain with you till you grow up. I don't want us to be, seen as we're here on this channel growing, guys. I don't want us to be the person that, says something. No, it doesn't even matter if it's just something that's fleeting, something is just passing comment. But some of these passing comments really stick with people. So you got to be careful about the judgments that you make about people and the judgments that you're willing to speak out and you speak up on someone's life. Sometimes people are not ready, they're not really aware of who they are yet, they're not in the stage where they're fully growing, and things like this do hurt. They do cause damage, they do cause trauma. How many people have had things said by their family members and they still hold it? They still hold it and they're 30, they still hold it and they're 50, they still hold it back. Because, have you not heard, guys, the things that cut the deepest are from people that you love? It is very important to be careful about what you're saying and the judgments that you're making outright. Not everybody has thick skin. I know everybody's willing already even to hear comments that people make about them. Unless like it's your close friend, your close, hearing them. Then I advise you to be open with your friends. And even then, there's a way of saying things. People tend to not understand that, you can address things with love. I can tell you, babe, I don't like this outfit today. You can, something that I always say, you can do better than this. I think I think you can do better than this. And it's not an issue. It's not a problem. You're helping your friend. You're helping the person that you care about. However, on the flip side to that, it is important that, we are actually self-judging ourselves to always constantly know whether we're doing the right thing or the wrong thing. For example, you won't come to work and come in a vest and sandals because it's just not appropriate. People are going to judge you. Do not give people ammunition for you unnecessarily, because what people do is that they will label your whole character by one thing you did that was really big in their eyes, and boom, they put you in a box. And boom, they address you by that, and you have to be constantly working to kind of change their understanding of you, change their viewpoint of you. And it's unnecessary. So sometimes we just have to understand and keep looking at ourselves, and there's a time and a place for different things. Like, sometimes people get unnecessarily judged because they haven't just assessed the situation properly. So what I'm urging us to do, guys, be attentive to who we are, be attentive to how we're coming across, be attentive to what we're doing. Another example could be like, still in this, COVID, we're still in this pandemic. We're not necessarily going to not wear a mask and cough and not cover your face. People are gonna be angry. People are gonna look at you side eye. People are not gonna want to talk to you, rightly so, because hello, COVID is still around, and that one thing you do can have an effect on how that person sees you for a very long time. So I just want us to be careful, as we're on this channel growing, so I want us to be careful that we're not presenting bad images about ourselves that may not necessarily be who we are, because you may have one off day, but that one off day could make someone have a judgment on you for a very long time. So it's very important that we are vigilant about how we're coming across for ourselves. Like, it's just easier because when you're aware, it makes you aware that you are self-aware. It makes you aware of what boundaries you need to place. It makes you aware of how you need to love yourself, what areas you're weak, all that good stuff. You're self-assessing. It is a positive thing, On top of that, I've also realized that people also tend to place their own standards and judgments on other people. For example, I think this person is highly qualified. I think this person can get this kind of... parents typically do this a lot. I think this person can get this kind of grade. I think this person can be this standard of achiever. I must be a doctor, a nurse, hold some sort of doctorate in some things, be a psychologist, but be something, very narrow, very like, they don't let their children live, they don't let their children be wild, and then, I get there is a guidance, always be, try and guide your them to the right direction. But sometimes people place judgments and apply pressure. When you apply pressure, people tend to crack because they can't always keep up to that standard, guys. So we gotta be careful about the pressure that we're putting on our friends, the pressure that we're putting on our people. And you have to refrain from putting your own kind of judgments and kind of your own kind of high standards, no matter how qualified, how yes, you can encourage people, but to apply pressure, like some people are, I know you're gonna do this, sometimes relax, sometimes just encourage and let them go, let them do what they need to do. sometimes when you apply pressure, it's not healthy. It's not healthy for people, because some people do not know how to handle that level of pressure when they are not where they want to be, either emotionally, physically, or psychologically, all of that, or even spiritually. Some people don't know how to handle pressure. Focus on yourself. People tend to, focus on other people so that they cannot like look at their own deeds, and so they don't have to focus on where they're going wrong or their flaws or their imperfections. It's easier to focus on other people. Nope. Not good. It's not healthy. Focus on yourself. Focus on your growth. Focus on your elevation, guys. Focus on it. And in time, you'll find that your life would be more rich, fruitful, because you are focused on me. Because people are gonna have judgments anyway. I'm talking to a few people on YouTube here, but there are billions of people on this earth. Billions. We're gonna make judgments every day. We're gonna say things, and we just need to be conscious, be careful, be observant, and be intelligent, guys. Just a little bit more consciousness about our surroundings and our situations. That's all I'm asking, guys. That's all I'm asking. Just a little bit more understanding. We don't want to give the opportunity for people to judge us negatively. It's unnecessary. It's not needed. It's added pressure. It's not good for us. Even though we shouldn't be the ones, we shouldn't really internalize anything that people are saying anyway. You shouldn't make it easy for people to speak on you negatively, to speak about you negatively. Let's say my friend of mine is having their birthday or their baby shower, whatever it may be, and they have a color code. They want everything precise. They want everything, this is how the person is. So why are you coming to obstruct the person's code? They like a specific color. Stick to the color. Stick to what they like. Make that person happy. Do not be the person that they have to talk about unnecessarily. It's not necessary. You want to be part of this person's event? Stick to the code. Stuff like this, guys. And this is amongst friends. I was talking about more professional before, but this is amongst people that you know and people that you love. It's still about respecting the people around you, so that people have no need to say stuff about you. It's unnecessary. Guys, it's so simple once we just think about it. So I'm just giving like the flip side, guys, right now. I'm just giving the flip side. Can't be at a funeral and everything is quiet there. Everybody's mourning someone, and I'm on the phone screaming about my business. I'm screaming about my workplace, screaming about whatever I'm doing. It's not appropriate. People are going to look at you side-eye because they're trying to, give this person the last respect. Guys, we just need to be more conscious, be more alert, and it will save us. You know what they say? An ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. What does that mean? That means just sorting out the small things, the small glitches in our characters, in our behavior, in who we are, can save us a whole load of time of stress. Because once you've put that egg out, people know you. Okay, this is what he has done before. This is how people tend to hate people, because they've had one thing that this person has done, but they can't get over it. And even if you guys could have had the potential to be good friends or good people, or but because that one idea, they can't let it go. So what I'm saying, just be very conscious, guys. Just be very conscious of your surroundings, who you're dealing with, who you are, and how you're impacting people all around you. And look, this whole message is about not being selfish, really. Not being selfish. When you're not judging people and you're not impacting what you think on other people verbally, you're not affecting them. In doing so, you're thinking about other people. In doing so, you're not portraying a selfish, very self-absorbed nature, which this world, I'm sorry, but we're all quite selfish. We need to retrain our minds to be more collective, to think about everybody else. In doing so, with the small things, we're not only doing a great justice to ourselves, we're doing a great justice to God. And God will be happy with our behaviors. Alright guys, I love you guys so much. This is just a little chit chat. Hope you enjoyed my music, because it keeps me afloat up here. I really love it. Alright, okay guys, I love you guys so much. I'm going to speak to you in my next video. Bye.